Homelessness remains a large concern across the Midlands, but one Columbia man is proving that finding your way to a better future is never impossible. After living on the streets for more than 10 years, he's now walking through the door into a new home full of new opportunities. Our Christina Thacker introduces us to Laverne Green and shares his journey to stable living.
No, I'm not homeless. I was homeless when I had a home because I didn't know God.
For 10 years, Laverne Green lived on the streets of Columbia. As he reminisces about the trying times, it wasn't the absence of a roof over his head that brings him the most despair, but rather the absence of love in his heart. If the home is where the heart is, and the heart goes, the home is sure to go with it.
We got a lot of real situation with homeless on the streets. We got all different type of groups. We got those that lost everything. We got lost people. We got those on addictions and all kind of things.
During his time on the street, Green says he faced several types of abuse, a harsh reality for many of the unhoused population. These instances, however, would be the beginning of his journey that led to the crossroads of his life.
We get beat down so much being on the street. There's been times I've been so beat down so much, but I would always go around positive people, and that would lift me up.
To seek refuge from mental and physical anguish, Green made sure his environment remained as positive as possible. This included the company he kept and the places he slept. He says that his story of faith began at a place you would expect, at church.
I was sleeping at church because I felt safe in God's house. When I was laying there asleep, God's creations, a bird and a squirrel, came beside me. And I looked at them. They didn't even move. I'm like, am I losing my mind?
Green says that his spiritual encounter with the animals at the church was the beginning of his new life.
From that point on, it triggered. It just like the light came on. And I made up my mind, it's not normal for a human being to be sleeping on the street. So I got up off my behind and started doing something about it.
With a change in attitude and perspective of life, Green says he soon found the people who would eventually help him secure this very apartment. The City of Columbia's Rapid Shelter. The concept of the Rapid Shelter is to provide rehabilitation to the homeless population by firstly providing shelter and then providing professional services to get people back on their feet. Today, Green is enjoying his new apartment. It's been 3 weeks since he's moved in, and he's built himself a home. His favorite spot in the house is his daybed. He has decorated the walls to display his love for God and his late mother's birthday. But his journey with the homeless community is far from over. He says he plans to continue to encourage the homeless community by speaking to them about his experience and all that saved him.
Thank God for the Rapid Shelter. Thank God for the Rapid Shelter.
Reporting in Columbia, Christina Thacker, WIS News 10.